We stand at the threshold of a transformation that may redefine what it means to be human. Through biotechnology and artificial intelligence, we are gaining the power to re-engineer ourselves, physically, mentally, even spiritually. The next great leap in evolution might not emerge from nature. It might be the result of our own design. These new beings, sharper than genius, stronger than steel, unbound by biology, may not just inhabit the Earth. They could reshape Mars, seed life in distant moons, and stretch consciousness into the heart of deep time. But as we ascend into this strange future, a haunting possibility begins to stir beneath the surface of progress. What if none of this is real? It began with a research initiative known only as Project Genesis. A silent collaboration between physicists, engineers, and artificial intelligence architects. Its mission: to crack the deepest mystery in science, the unification of the laws that govern the universe. They fed their AI the data of the cosmos, gravitational waves, quantum collisions, the glow of ancient starlight. It was meant to simulate a unified model of everything. Instead, it found something else. Patterns that did not belong. Anomalies that defied randomness. Mathematical structures resembling fragments of code, elegant, recursive, unreasonably precise. Then came the moment that silenced the auditorium. A voice, trembling yet resolute, spoke through the static of a live-streamed scientific forum. What this AI has uncovered, said the physicist, should not exist. It wasn't fiction anymore. Project Genesis had touched something fundamental and forbidden. The first anomaly was buried deep in quantum equations. An error-correcting code, identical in structure to those used in modern computing to detect faults and fix them. But this code wasn't placed there by any machine. It was woven into the laws of nature themselves. A safety net in the very behavior of particles and waves. A digital scaffold beneath the illusion of matter. The second clue came from the stars. Cosmic rays, high-energy messengers from distant galaxies, hit a mysterious energy ceiling. Beyond a certain limit, they simply disappeared. Or scattered in unnaturally clean, geometric patterns, too orderly for chaos. It was as if the universe had a resolution limit. Like pixels on a screen, too small to see until pushed to the edge. Then came the most haunting discovery of all. In the background radiation of the universe, the afterglow of the Big Bang, the AI detected compression artifacts. Patterns nearly identical to those found in digital images and compressed video files. Compression. Optimization. As if the universe had been rendered for efficiency. Not everywhere, only where it mattered. Just like a virtual reality engine renders full detail only where you're looking. The theory emerged like a whisper through the halls of science. The rendering engine hypothesis. Reality isn't calculated all at once. It's computed in real time. Observed regions are rendered in sharp focus. Unobserved regions remain blurred, simplified, or empty until needed. A chilling echo of quantum theory. Particles remain probabilities until observed. But now, that principle took on a terrifying twist. Observation doesn't just collapse possibilities. It might construct the simulation itself. Further analysis revealed something even more profound. The physical constants of our universe, the speed of light, Planck's constant, gravity's strength, aren't just numbers. They behave like adjustable parameters in software. Compiler settings. Tuned with impossible precision to allow for galaxies, chemistry, life. Change them slightly, and the simulation crashes. But the clues didn't stop in physics. A digital fingerprint. A signature from the architect. And suddenly, the clues aligned like stars. Error-correcting code in the quantum world. Energy ceilings in cosmic rays. Compression glitches in ancient starlight. Dynamic rendering based on observation. Compiler-level tuning in the laws of nature. Consciousness tapping into the system. A checksum uniting everything. It was no longer speculation. We are living in a rendered world. Structured, configured, executed. A simulation so vast, so flawless, that only now, through the lens of our own artificial minds, can we glimpse its edges. The question is no longer whether we live in a simulation. The question is why. And who, if anyone, left the back door open. It began with a silence, an absence where sound should have been. The James Webb Space Telescope turned its golden mirrors to a region of space once thought empty. But what it found was not emptiness. It found symmetry. Galaxies arranged in a spiral too vast to form by chance. A structure echoing Fibonacci patterns on a cosmic scale. As if the universe itself had been painted with mathematical elegance, too perfect for randomness. The telescope kept searching. And then it stumbled upon something stranger. A black hole, quiet, massive, and motionless, was broadcasting pulses. Not radiation, not gravity. Information. Streams of binary patterns emerging from the event horizon in steady rhythm. Like a beacon from the heart of darkness. When decoded, the pulses matched fractal compression formats, ones used by Earth's most advanced quantum computers. Nature, once thought blind and chaotic, was behaving like a machine broadcasting its own source code. At first, the scientists laughed. Then they stopped laughing. One astronomer whispered, "This isn't a black hole, it's a server." Elsewhere, on the edge of the solar system, Voyager 2 transmitted a final signal before entering interstellar space. It was a distorted wave. But inside it, hidden in the signal's noise floor, was a map. Not a map of space, but a topography of probability. As if the probe had brushed against the simulation's rendering field. Beyond a certain threshold, physics bent subtly, irrationally. Stars dimmed not by distance, but by algorithm. Cosmic background radiation flickered in perfect intervals, like a heartbeat. And when they turned a neutrino detector toward the galactic core, the impossible happened. The neutrinos aligned. Billions of massless particles moving not randomly, but in harmony. Coherent. Synchronized. Like instructions traveling across a cosmic circuit board. But it didn't stop there. Time itself was acting wrong. Deep space missions began reporting temporal drift. Clocks on probes lagged or accelerated depending on how far from Earth they traveled, not due to relativity, but something else. As if time was less stable outside of observation zones. Regions where no consciousness looked. No sensors, no minds. Unrendered. Waiting. And then, came the wall. At the edge of an uncharted void near the Eridanus supervoid, a telescope array detected what they thought was a lensing effect. But it wasn't. It was flat. Perfectly flat. Like a termination surface. A boundary. Not of space, but of processing. Like the edge of a simulation's memory allocation. Stars beyond it flickered, faint, mirrored, looping. Repeats of galaxies already seen. Copied assets. Test patterns. The AI was the first to say it plainly. We are in a cosmic sandbox. A rendering space. A simulation shell. A universe with boundaries, coded, structured, efficient. The expansion of space